I truly believe that we're at the most crucial moment in history, not because of nuclear war or anything like that, but because never before has there been a global threat. Right now, we're on the cusp of, we're going through this extinction crisis, and you can talk about climate change, but like our rivers and our ecosystems are being tested to the point where like our oceans are collapsing, our rainforests are vanishing. We're losing species faster than we can even count. And we have all the knowledge and technology and ability to stop it. We've seen that humpback whales, they went down from like 120, they were up at around 120,000 pre-whaling, and they went down to like 5,000. And then we banned whaling, and now they're back up to like 115,000 humpback whales globally. Like, they're back. Bald eagles, they're back. If you just stop annihilating these animals and murdering their habitats, they will continue to make the ecosystems that have been our home on this planet for millions of years. Like, they literally have made our lives possible. And so, like, to me, there is nothing more important. And I think that when I was a little kid, I actually think I had some semblance of an idea that my mission was, I'm here to protect rainforest. That's what I'm here to do. And that's why I had to get there quickly, before it was too late. And I had the incredible luck of meeting a teacher who could unlock that world for me. And now we have the chance, the historical chance. You talk about those sharks. There are trees on the river that were there before the Spanish touched South America. So the world wars, everything that we know, our grandparents, all of this, that tree was a sapling standing there in the Amazon rainforest while pretty much everything that we're familiar with took place in history. And we have a chance to protect the incredible complex ecosystem of thousands of species that are living on this tree that can never be replaced. You're talking about a millennium tree with leafcutter ants and reptiles, amphibians, birds, mammals, mosses, lichens, cactus, everything living on this skyscraper of life. And we can cut it down for nothing and grow some papayas, or we can protect it. And we have the chance to protect it, and no one else is going to have that chance. And as a global society, it's like we can protect black rhinos before they go extinct. This incredible, ancient, monstrous megafauna animal that we have the privilege of experiencing. There's no reason for this to happen, that people falsely believe that their horns are medicinal when they're not.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I think we are at the most exciting time with the most exciting opportunity, because the natural world, we could get through this and people will look back on our time and just go, what were they thinking? Like the way, like when the Industrial Revolution came around and they put all the kids in the factories and they were getting like crushed in the gears and choked out by smoke. And it was like, we just made regulations and fixed it. It's like, we don't need to be killing life on Earth. We can exist here, and it is awesome. We can fly, and we can take photos, and we can have all this amazing technology. We can leave our planet now soon. All of this is possible, but we have to remember the basic truth that we are inextricably tied to our ecosystems. And there's no getting around that. And so we have to protect them. And so that's the mission that we're on. And so incredibly, the local people of the Amazon and everybody at Jungle Keepers, and so like somehow that mission formed, and then you became a part of that march when you retweeted that and helped us find Dax, who helped us protect it, and now we're like moving towards creating this giant protected area.
Well, this podcast, I'm sure, will energize that even further. So what can anybody do if they're hearing this? And obviously, this resonates with everyone. This is your story is so incredible, and just this calling that you have to that, and the fact that it really has happened, and you've become a part of protecting it.
Yeah.
What can anybody do that's listening to this?
JungleKeepers.com. We have monthly donors. We do trips to the Amazon. We have ways to get involved with the local people that are now protecting their rainforest. This is totally an indigenous-led effort, and it's I don't know how these other organizations work. What I do know is that when I went down there and JJ was like, we have to protect this. We started Jungle Keepers as a way to just take guys that were loggers and give them a different job. Give them a better life. It's like everyone's winning. We're saving the ecosystem. We're giving these people better life. When people support Jungle Keepers, like we have like monthly donors, and people, they come and visit us in the field. Some people don't. Some people give us money and they're like, look, I don't ever want to go anywhere near the jungle, but I'm glad it exists. Now we're trying to take people up into the canopy and even that. We're providing people with jobs as chefs and boat drivers and guides and taking a small, sustainable amount of people into a really beautiful place. Instead of ruining it with trails and people and garbage, it's like we're just going to do it right and keep it pristine and keep it wild. So we're doing everything we can. We're studying this place. We're working in every way possible to save the millions and millions and millions of heartbeats that are in every square acre of this rainforest. It's just like, it's that feeling. I get that feeling every time where it's, like you said with the stars, where you look out there and you just go, this is so incredible, that you feel like you've just been like energized by some other force. You feel completely connected to everything, and it's you're tapping into the mains. You're connecting to like the thing that vibrates it all.
It's a strange thing when you're in nature like that. I've never been to the Amazon, but in nature, it's just in general, there's a feeling that you get almost like you're on a substance, like you're on you're connected to a vibe that doesn't exist in the urban world, in the concrete jungle that we live in. It doesn't exist. So when you go there, it's all of a sudden they're like, oh, this thing that I feel. It's like you're tuned into it. It's connected to you. And we're not connected when we're in cities. It's like this weird bluntness and dullness to it all.
Yeah. I think it's throwing a fish back into water. I think that we belong out there, and I think that we've amputated ourselves from that. And so when we go back out into wild places, we're like, yes.
Yeah, despite our evolution and the technological innovation, we're still biologically that same creature that coexists with nature.
No, it's
we're just removed from the experience for the most part.
Yeah, which frustrates me. I got shell shocked, man. I've been jumping in a river for showers for the last few months, and it's like, let's take a shower in a cold tiled room the other day. Like I just took like a normal shower, and I was shocked by it. I was like, where are the stars? Like,
wow, what a weird. How do you feel? How long are you going to do this for? Do you have like a grand plan? Is this just your life now?
Well, no, you can't keep doing this. Like, so like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That first of all, when you start something like this, like there's no plan. Like you just start, and actually, you know, I've heard, actually, I always thought of this thing, and then I actually heard a clip of you saying it. But it's like, you know, if you're gonna go after something, it's like pretend what would the character in the movie be doing?
Yeah.
You know, like if you're going after something, and it's like in terms of being productive, in terms of just continuing to chase the thing, and it's like when you start something, like trying to stop the global march of destruction of wildlife, it's like you are going to fail. The fact that we in this tiny little place are notching a win like that is incredible, but it takes an extreme toll, having so much uncertainty that I'm going to leave here and fly back down there and go running into the Amazon fires and just broadcast that to everybody, because that's what gets people excited.